probably 5 minutes.
You're watching the 420 Pace, found at 420pace.ca. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this toke.
So what are you doing? Nothing. Why not?
Trying to get on this Lifestyle Radio website.
Sounds like a cool website.
Yeah, it's alright. Oh, wait, I might have it.
You might have it.
You're listening to Lifestyle Radio.
The opinions expressed during this show are those of the individual participants and do not necessarily reflect the opinions of their associated organizations or Lifestyle Radio.
You like music, you like weed, well, we gonna be good friends indeed. This is how much I like more than smoking trees. They'll make you dance the do-si-do and teach you how the chiba grows. Smoke a bowl on the 420 radio show. On Lifestyle Radio.
Today, I'm going to put a big black square on Mary Jane's face when she's not on the show.
Oh, that would work.
Nice.
I was going to start something, but then I decided, I'll be nice for a change.
You need to be.
When she said she wasn't going to make it, I was going to say that I won the poll this week.
She's busy. She's got a lot
of
stuff on.
We're going to have a poll every week. We're going to say which guests or which ones aren't going to be here and why. And then we'll do prizes.
I got something I want to bring up here. Not bring up, just something. I'm just pausing it. Hold on. Something interesting that I found that I enjoy watching this kind of stuff. And it is a top 10 list. And it's about 10 weird facts about the cast you never knew of Strange Brew.
I got an interesting tidbit about Strange Brew right now.
I do as well. So let's watch that. I just pulling it up and I'm a little slow here. Slowness. Let's watch that and then it gives us something to talk about.
Maybe we already had something to talk about.
We have lots to talk about, but I found this interesting.
Oh, what if we don't? Then we can talk about something else.
If it's Strange Brew, I'm into it.
Bob and Doug is a parody of Canadian cereal. So popular, they landed their own movie. 9. Max von Sydow, Brewmeister Smith, took the villain role because his kids were fans of the Mackenzie brothers. 8. Rick Moranis co-directed the film with Dave Thomas, even though neither had directed a feature before. 7. Paul Dooley, Claude Elsinore, improvised much of his dialogue to add a satirical corporate edge. 6. Lynn Griffin, Pam Elsinore, was cast partly because she could handle the comedy while still playing the straight role. 5. Dave Thomas admitted many of the Mackenzies' lines were made up on the spot, including their hoser catchphrases. 4. Rick Moranis was also working on Ghostbusters pre-production at the time and almost dropped out of Strange Brew. 3. Max von Sydow enjoyed making fun of himself and overplayed his villainous role on purpose. 2. The cast drank real beer in some scenes, which made the bloopers real unusually chaotic. 1. Rick Moranis and Dave Thomas were pressured by the studio to make the film more like Hamlet, which explains its odd Shakespearean structure. Bonus, the movie's credits include a hidden scene of Bob and Doug talking directly to the audience, which was unscripted.
Now, my tidbit about Strange Brew is I was on the crew that cleaned out the old Lakeshore Hospital for that movie, as well as, do you remember the show Night Heat?
Yep.
It was one of the first cop shows, kind of around.
Was that a Canadian show?
It was a Canadian show shot at the Lakeshore Mental Hospital.
I remember it.
And the only reason I know so much about it is because my buddy was an extra in a lot of movies and TV shows back then, and I used to go and hang out. So I cleaned out all of the basement part that they used for the castle or the brewery, and ran into Rick Moranis and Dave Thomas and their crew countless number of times when I was there. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, my story's not that cool, but I literally bought the record album, The Great White North, at a used record shop Saturday.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Just the coincidence that you brought up Strange Brew.
Well, it's
I was like, what are the odds?
Yeah, I just heard that song, and every time I hear that song, I watch clips of the movie, and we talked about I Like Me, which is John Candy's another Canadian documentary the other day, Al and I, and
how was it?
I haven't watched it, but we watched the trailer, and the trailer. Yeah, the trailer is just like, wow, that's going to be a tearjerker. But my John Candy show story is when I came out just a little guy with a puppy from the Harvard. Remember when the Humane Society used to be on Harvard, Marcel?
Nope.
Okay, well, they used to be on Harvard, and as I came out with my new puppy, John Candy and SCTV was filming the sex shop where he's got Snake painted on his face.
Yeah,
do you remember that one? Mm-hmm. I think his character was Snake or something like that. So yeah, Second City was all over the city back then. They filmed everywhere in Toronto.
I like Second City.
We used to go to the Second City Fire Hall every year for my birthday. My mom would say, "Where do you want to go?" I was Second City, because the food was awesome, and then you get to sit there and listen to people like Colin Mockery and Ryan Stiles and Ron James was there back then. The guy, he's done a lot of commercials, been in a lot of TV shows, has a crater face. I can't remember his name. Sorry.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean, though.
Yeah. There were and guest features.
You talk about Eugene Levy?
No. Oh, he's on a ride. He's on a fucking huge ride right now, Eugene Levy. Eh?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody and their uncle wants him.
But, and it's kind of weird like that, because that's happened before with other actors, that you don't hear anything about them, and then all of a sudden, poof, they're in big demand again for some reason.
Well, look what's going on with Charlie Sheen now. I mean, he's released his documentary. A lot of people have a lot of hate on for the guy.
I was watching that before I joined here, actually.
Is it any good?
The one with Joe Rogan?
No. Like the actual AKA Charlie Sheen.
There's a documentary, and it's on Netflix. Fuck, is it not?
Sorry, Pedro Martinez is throwing out the first fucking pitch. Sorry, I got to take a moment here.
That's okay. That's why we brought Lennie on in the first place, was for sports.
Aside for Nolan Ryan, the greatest fucking pitcher of all time, Pedro Martinez.
Hey, buddy. Hey, other buddy. Sorry, Dale. I had a brain fart.
All right. I'm okay again. I just love that man.
All right. You had a moment. So, anyways, I'm looking forward to that. Was it? You still have to watch more of it, obviously.
Oh no, he just threw out the first pitch of the game. He's just there.
Oh my god! No.
Yeah, I'm watching the game.
Yeah. No, he's asking you about the documentary.
Oh, AK. Oh yeah. So it is. It's like his life history, and he's sitting in a diner, and they're interviewing him, and it's really cool. Like, I am a Charlie Sheen movie fan. I always have been. It was
I'm the same.
Right from, you know what? He's done a lot of good movies and a handful of really good TV shows, but the drugs and alcohol and his
he's a train wreck. He's a train wreck, like socially,
but he also admits it. He knows he's a train wreck. He knows that whole Tiger Blood fucking shit was just him going fucking.
He was on so much everything.
Yeah, he admits that he fucked up, but he's not hiding.
Yeah,
no, but that's why I like Charlie Sheen, because he's.
But I didn't realize Nicolas Cage and him were so hooked up back. Like it's almost insinuating the bad boy really started with Nicolas Cage.
I have a Charlie
Yeah.
Sheen story. Jeffrey Peterson, the 420 comic, his brother Dan has a dog walking company and they've known Charlie Sheen and all of those
I'm sure they
younger
did.
celebrities. They grew up down there, right?
Yeah.
And they used to walk Charlie's dog. Dan's company used to walk Charlie's dog for him. And when that whole Tiger Blood thing was going on, I invited him on the show and he accepted and then got really weird and it never happened. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, I was always a fan, like iconic, and they go through it, like the big scene with Ferris Bueller, right? That was my first intro, then Platoon, and again, I'm a sports guy and I'm watching baseball.
Yeah, his
fucking
baseball
wild thing, man. He's fucking Ricky
Thing,
Vaughn.
And they did
99.
3 of those, didn't they?
I only acknowledged the first one.
I enjoyed. I like the parody movies that he's done too.
Oh
Right.
fuck! Like
They're hilarious.
I loved Hot Shots.
Men at
I
Work.
really enjoyed it. Men at Work's a great movie. There's a movie that he doesn't get a lot of attention. The Chase. He did a movie called Terminal Velocity.
Yeah.
That I really enjoyed.
I like
back in
Terminal
the day.
Velocity.
Yeah. The scary movie stuff he did was funny. Like I think it was 3.
No, when I come in, Kirsty was watching Charlie Sheen and his Joe Rogan here from
Rogan interview. Yeah.
Yeah, that was last couple of days ago.
Yeah, it was just a couple.
The night that
it was during the event.
Yes,
they were on the air.
Yes.
Yeah.
They found out when it happened.
Yeah.
Anyways,
so welcome to the 420 radio show, and now let's get back to weed.
And as you can see, only one of us has a picture that's prepared for Canada. So,
well, because Darcy said he was going to turn his camera on, but he hasn't.
Well, Darcy lies.
I've got that. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in a bit of a sober September, healthy September mode, so
you're not smoking?
Although I'm not doing anything right now.
Oh, you're fasting, are you?
I'm like eating like keto, everything.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
If you are a cannabis user, how long would you suggest waiting before you have to go get a blood test for work?
Did you say chronic? Did you say chronic? Did you say like a daily chronic user?
Yeah. No, not a chronic user, but a daily user. Yeah.
They say it can show up for 6 weeks.
You know, I'll tell you, I took them.
But I'd also tell that person that has to do the blood work, go fucking get another job.
I took him for a blood test 2 years ago, and he hadn't had anything in at least 6 weeks.
Yeah.
And the lady there said, "You must have used today because your levels are really high." And he hadn't done anything in 6 weeks yet, but he had been around people.
Yeah.
Including myself.
Wait now, what job requires you to have a blood test?
Or urine. Are you talking about blood or European?
CP.
Or urine?
Both, because it's for CP rail, right? You can't operate heavy vehicles and use cannabis at all. Right? Just like construction company.
Yeah, that's a stupid rule.
It is a stupid rule. Yes, you should be able to, like police officers. Police officers consume cannabis as long as they have a 24-hour space between when they consume and when they go back on shift.
How long is it for CP rail, Darcy?
A long time. 30 days.
30 days.
Really?
You got to go for 30 days before you can go back to work.
Have a close friend that
work
works
for CP. Darcy, did you work for CP?
No, I have a close friend that works there now.
Okay, yeah. And construction companies are the same way, because if you're operating or near any heavy machinery, you have to remain alert. I'm sorry, but I would be
I'm
more
telling you
alert
right
without.
now, folks, if
I
you
would be
see me
more I
operating
would be more
heavy
alert.
machinery,
I would be more unable to work in that scenario without.
right? If you see me operating heavy machinery, you know for a fact I'm high.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'm not going to do it straight.
This is the issue.
I can't. It hurts.
That's just exactly. It's just too much fucking pain to do it straight. All that.
This is the issue I'm having with. This is the issue I'm having with Canada Pension. I have to be heavily medicated to be numb of pain, but then when I'm heavily medicated, most 99% of the jobs out there will not allow you at work.
But if you don't, you can't collect CPP unless you worked for X amount of years, which I found out I didn't qualify for because I had not worked.
I qualify for, so there's three things you got to qualify for. I qualify for 2 of them. I don't qualify for the last one because apparently I'm not disabled.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. I got my letter, and apparently I'm not. I obviously.
So you need to get a hold of one of them disabled lawyers that go in when you're denied.
That's what I said. No, the ironic thing of the whole situation is my old CEO is now chief of staff for our MP who is in Ottawa. So I've contacted him and trying to go in through that route if I can, because he knows me. He knows that obviously you're in a chair, you are disabled. So I'll try that route.
Yeah, but how you know what? I know a lot of people in chairs who don't consider themselves disabled.
I mean, I never thought of myself like that, but you got to sit down and realize you are in a chair and you ain't gonna walk again. So if that's not disabled, I don't know what is.
Yeah, well, define disabled.
That sucks. That's bad for CPP. I'm not looking forward to turning 65. In fact, I might wait until I'm 70 to even look at that. Maybe I won't be here. I won't have to worry about that fucking retirement bullshit.
But with Darcy in a chair, it's not that he can't work, but he has to work with a job that suits his skill set. And
in a proper environment, yeah.
Yeah, and if said job does not exist, like that's not fair to him. Like you have to, like he's looked, and if he can't find one that works for both him and the employer,
then they should accommodate him with a job.
Exact, or either they could accommodate, but if there's no job that he can do, and he's looked for jobs, he should qualify for the pension or disability.
Yeah, well, they should create a job for him.
I tried to apply, and I'm on disability, and I tried to apply for this new Ontario disability credit, and I was denied. And what they said was I have to apply for the Ontario or for the tax credit first, and then you can apply. Then I can apply again to this disability fund. Sounds like a big roll around the fucking carpet to me.
Well, that's the Canadian government anyway.
It really is.
I went and signed up for the new dental plan that you can apply for when you're low income or disabled, and I got my Sun Life package last week, which covers pretty much everything except for major surgeries and implants. So with that, as well as what ODSP allows for dental, I can now get my teeth all fixed up. And so I would recommend, if you are on low income and you live in Canada, it's the dental thing is Canadian, is it not?
Yes.
Yeah. I would apply. It's real easy to do. Go and fill out the form. If you qualify, you'll get it, and if you don't, you don't.
I applied for family pharmacare here in Nova Scotia for low income, and I got approved. But then come to find out that they don't cover my catheters, which was the whole reason why I wanted family pharmacare. So now I got to go through and play the, well, will they cover it under special circumstances? And then if so, my doctor, I already ran into him. He said, I can write you a letter, but I've never done like anything like that before. So then that tells me maybe they don't, then that tells me they likely will not cover it under
Let him write the letter, Darcy.
What's that?
Let him write the letter.
Oh, he's going to write me a letter, but
and then he can submit your records as well, and then they'll make them, you know.
Oh yes, definitely. But where my train of thought was, well, fuck, if he's never done one before, and he's a urologist, and he's seen a lot of people, and he deals with a lot of people with catheters, so maybe they don't do that.
But you know what? Urologists wouldn't generally be involved in that kind of stuff. I wouldn't think. I would think your main practitioner would be handling that kind of stuff on information that the urologist has given them.
Yeah, not my family doctor mostly just deals. Well, he was just dealing with my canna stuff, but furthermore than that, he pretty much passed me off to my specialist in Halifax because there was nothing he could do to help me, and then passed me off to my urologist on that end, and then I got passed from one urologist to another because my original urologist went off, was sick, and then he came back.
Get a lawyer, Darcy. Just get a fucking lawyer, man. Jesus, that's what I would do. Just like enough fucking around. Get a lawyer. You're entitled to what you're entitled to. These benefits are there for those situations.
Yeah,
and then they're telling you you're not allowed to access them.
Yeah, it's shit because they make you jump through hoops, man.
Yeah. Yep.
Makes you discouraged. It makes you discouraged some days, but I use cannabis, so I stay pretty positive for the most part.
Well, Darcy.
Yeah, but when you can't afford
if you weren't running and jumping through hoops, then they wouldn't think you weren't fucking disabled.
No, true enough.
Right? Yeah, no more volleyball for you.
Yeah, no more tennis.
You were playing
tennis.
Yeah, volleyball. No more tennis. Don't play. They're going to tell you no. You can play tennis. You can go out and get a job.
Yeah, as a professional tennis player. There you go.
You could even go back to them now and say that you're really disabled now because you only have one arm because your friend's an asshole.
Yeah, because he let the fucking Yakuza cut it off last night.
He what?
Poor Lenny.
Darcy had a dream that the Yakuza cut off his arm because I wouldn't give them my gummy recipe.
Is that because he had a strong gummy?
Marcel had the gummy recipe and everybody wanted it and he wouldn't give it to anybody. And then Marcel tells me, well, I don't got it anyway. So they're going to cut both your arms off. I was yelling and screaming at him, telling him, just give him the fucking recipe, Marcel.
No.
Yeah.
I'd be there. You haven't got the guts to cut his arm off.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see Marcel. Give me the saw. I'll do it for you.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna cut off an arm like that? What the fuck are you doing, you amateur? Here, let me show you how.
Yeah. So no. Marcel, what a guy.
Hey, speaking of cool butchering, I pulled a fucking neat stunt this week that I was rather proud of myself. I went to Costco, and while I was at Costco, I saw a whole ribeye. Like
a whole what?
Ribeye.
Like the full ribeye.
Oh, a ribeye.
The whole ribeye, which works out to, in the grocery store, you'd pay $29 a pound, $29.99 a pound for it right now for a boneless ribeye. At Costco, it was almost $300.
Yeah.
And it was right around 13 pounds. Said, no, I'm not paying. That's like $25 a fucking pound. I'm not paying that much. I can get it cheaper. So I left Costco and I went right across town to another little store, and I went in and I went over and they had one left for $127, and it was pretty much the same size. So I brought it home. So it worked out to $9.99 a pound, and I brought it home, and I now have 20 boneless ribeye steaks.
Wow.
Off of one.
I ordered a brisket, and she said that it in the package it was 140 and change, but she could cut it down for me. So I ordered a brisket for my birthday for the end of the month, so I can have a brisket for my birthday.
When are you getting another brisket, Lenny?
I'm not sure when the right time to do it is.
Is that about what you pay, Len?
About 120.
Yeah,
usually.
So it's about the same price, a little bit more expensive.
About 15. I think mine's usually around 15 pounds.
Okay, I want everybody to. Len,
meat tends to get cheaper in the fall.
Can you make a fish face, please, Len?
Here, Al.
Okay, come on, Darcy. There you go.
Yeah. The irony after my brisket, after I spend like fucking almost like a day cooking it, I like one bite of it, I don't want it anymore.
You didn't like it?
No, I love it. It tastes so good, but it's such a rich meat.
Yeah, it is. I love it.
Same thing happens to me with when I make pulled pork. I'll spend like fucking 8 hours making pulled pork.
Yeah,
one sandwich, one bite. I've had enough.
And same with turkey. I have my fill. I go for turkey dinner, and I have my fill. I come back. I don't want fucking three
turkey.
Turkey's different. I can eat turkey like 10 times in a row.
I can do turkey.
One turkey sandwich after the day after, and a nice hefty turkey meal is all I want, because I get.
I think it's the heavy spice too, right?
It might be. Yeah,
briskets.
I love brisket. No, I can eat brisket. I would camp out in front of fucking Panzer's Delicatessen if I could.
You cook yours in tomato?
I don't like tomato. No.
So what do you cook yours in?
I don't know. I've never made a brisket. I'm going to find a recipe. Hi, Carla. And see what happens.
Use tomato, Al, or Lenny?
I can't use
tomato.
No,
I do a smoked brisket.
Yeah, okay.
No tomatoes. So mine, I can't even remember my recipe. I just know I start around 7 at night. It's usually ready at like 6 the next day.
Well, I think I'm gonna slow cook it on. I'm gonna wrap it in onions and stuff, and maybe good. Some bacon in there. And I don't know. I'll find a recipe that I think I'll like, and then I'll slow cook it in the barbecue for a little while, or in the oven for a little while, and then I'll.
As long as it's slow cooked, you just gotta.
I want it slow cooked. I want a delicatessen roast beef or brisket sandwich. That's what I really want, with all the fat and everything.
Apple juice.
Apple juice, yeah.
Apple juice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that what they do in the delis, do you think? They use apple juice?
Yeah, they'll use apple juice. They'll use a lot of different things. It just depends on how long they're going to cook it. Like some will do a brine first with fish sauce and apple cider vinegar and shit like that.
I suspect that this is packaged in a brine because it's a packaged one. It's not a fresh.
No, it's never brined. That's called corned beef.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
but it's in a package, so they'll have seasoning in it already, wouldn't they?
No, it's vacuum sealed. All it is just a piece of meat that's vacuum sealed, the same way I bought my ribeye the other day.
I've never bought one that's packaged. I've always gone down to St. Lawrence Market with my mom and got them down there fresh.
Okay, so if you went to St. Lawrence Market and said, hey, can you put that in a plastic and vacuum seal it for me? And they did it, that would be the same thing.
Okay. Okay.
That's all it is. It's just vacuum sealed for freshness, to keep it fresh.
Well, we'll see what happens. I might not even have to cook it.
Got him.
Right.
Fucking right.
I'm pretty sure you're going to have to cook it, Al.
No, I mean myself.
Who are you going to get to cook for you?
Dean makes a good roast beef, so I might ask him to make it.
Yeah. I mean, if you cook it low temperature for a long period of time,
I've heard 3 hours for up to 12 hours in the barbecue would do it.
For what? Brisket?
A brisket.
At what temperature?
Minimum 12, but I usually do mine about.
Because that's as high as my barbecue will go right now.
No, the thing is for slow cooking, you don't want high temperature. You want a lower temperature and a longer period of time.
So I do mine at 225. And I probably goes. I'm trying to remember. I probably did it 14 hours. I may turn it up. So what I'm trying to remember what I actually do. I think I tried to get it to 170, 175.
This is what happens when Len doesn't use cannabis.
Yeah. I'll tell you where to look. Look up Meat Church and Matt Pittman. That's where I steal my shit from. But then I usually wrap it at 170, 175 and get it to 202. And then
I used to make.
But the other trick is you got to let it really sit for 3 or 4 hours after it's done.
I used to make them 2 days before we needed them at the restaurant. But when I didn't really make them, I just put the seasoning on and wrapped them in foil and gave them to the cook, right? But so I mean, I have made a brisket before. I made one in the slow cooker that came out really nice, but it was too dry for me.
That's why you need the juice.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
so no, like the apple juice. That's why I said about tomato when I asked it, because
I put water in. That's what I've always done when I made a roast. I would put water in.
Right? So I do brisket the same way I do
Welcome
my ribs.
to pothead cooking.
Or very similar
basically.
to the way I do my ribs, but my ribs never fail.
I don't do ribs. I don't like ribs.
Well, yeah, but my rib process is the same thing that I would do for brisket, right?
It's the same kind of meat, isn't it? Isn't it around the same area, but it's just got ribs in it as opposed to, although
the thing with ribs, Al, is you got to remove that. The thing with ribs, you got to remove that silver skin. Marcel taught me very well.
The membrane.
Yeah, the membrane on the inside of the ribs, you remove that with a piece of paper towel. It's pretty fucking easy once you grab a hold of it.
That's what I do too.
Pull that off, coat the whole thing in mustard.
Yeah.
And then coat it in my spice rub. Then it goes on my barbecue.
And then when you cut it up and put it on a sandwich, put more mustard on it.
No. It goes on the barbecue on high heat just to char the spices in the mustard. Once that's all charred on either side, it goes onto tin foil. In the tin foil, gets more seasoning if it's needed, plus either apple juice, orange juice, or even apple cider vinegar.
I've heard of orange juice. I've heard of apple cider vinegar, but I've heard of apple juice as well.
It's the acid that helps break down the meat proteins.
Yes, I've seen what's his name, the BAM guy.
I've never done it that way.
Legacy.
Yeah, that gets wrapped up into tin foil, so it's sealed up tight, and then put in the oven, usually at about 275 for 2.5 to 3 hours. When it comes out,
hungry.
The bones fall out, but I'll take the whole thing and put it back into the barbecue and throw the barbecue sauce on it, and heat it up with the barbecue sauce. Bring it up to temperature. It's already cooked meat.
Do you use the bones for anything after, like for the marrow or anything?
Nope. Not off a rib bone.
No.
And I'm not a big marrow fan.
Neither am I. No, I love beef.
If I take beef marrow out of a bone, I feed it to the dog. She loves it. My dog eats pretty fucking good.
Rosa gets scraps, but for the most part, she eats kibble, and yeah.
No, my dog is.
But she gets rice that I don't eat and things like that.
Right, so she'll get leftovers, but I'll even go so far as to cook extra for her.
Kelly cooks for her Shih Tzu fresh chicken and rice, and I understand Al does the same thing for Tessa as well for his dog.
Oh yeah, I make a rice dish with either ground chicken or ground turkey, rice, canned vegetables like peas, carrots, shit like that.
That's what I
rosemary.
make for myself, so she gets some.
Mix it all up into a paste, pretty much as a paste.
As a paste? Why a paste?
Well, it's almost as a paste. Well, 'cause once the olive water evaporates and everything, it gets pretty gluey with all that rice.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Right? So then she can get that into her food, but if I'm cooking a steak, chances are she's eating steak that night. Well, we go to Costco and buy rotisserie chicken. And the first thing I do as soon as we get the rotisserie chicken is I remove all the skin and all the gristle. That goes into one dish. That's for her for later. And I can throw that into her kibble, and she'll eat every bit of her
Rose gets any fat. She's my little vacuum cleaner.
Mm-hmm. But it's not just that. Your dog is loving it because he's getting a lot of fat and protein.
Oh, she loves it, but too much human food. Too much human food can kind of, not good.
Too much human food is not good for humans.
Yeah, you're right there, Lenny.
So, you guys ever smoke THC with some CBG infused shit like that?
No.
I got a product
only in a wrap doobie, like you get.
Yeah, well, anyway, it's sold out pretty quick, and a few people. Nick smoked his today, Darcy.
What do you think? I gotta ask him what he thinks of that.
It was a hash infused joint, but wrapped in CBG keef.
Oh.
Anyway, I got one for tomorrow night.
Shatterizer has one of those.
Yeah, but anyway, they say it's like a real interesting high but you kind of stay a little really. I guess you'd call it a sativa like effect, like kind of focused and alert. And anyway,
and no, they sound.
Hi, Tim.
I've had some CBG like gummies and capsules, and I didn't find nothing CBG alone, which I didn't expect. But anyway, it was just kind of interesting when they kind of topped it up into that infused hash joint. Just he really liked it, and so did Darcy would know Evan. Evan liked it too.
Yeah.
So anyway, just interesting feedback. So I'm kind of excited to try it.
That's funny you say that. He owns a legal shop.
Did the Drippies come back in again yet?
Did you see what Tim said?
Yeah, Tim. Sorry, disagree.
There you go. Anyways, I like trying new stuff. Anyway,
no, I was convinced to get it in.
They have something like that that has it's not hash though, it's shatter that they've infused into it.
Yeah, no, and just something the company, whatever, they kind of convinced me to bring it in, and so I decided.
Did you try it?
No, I'll try it tomorrow night.
Oh, after your fast. Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of cheating my fast a little bit.
You go to the game last night, Lenny?
Yep.
Did they win?
Nope.
Goddamn.
Thought they would. They looked like it was going to be a blowout the first 10 minutes, and then kind of game crept back on them, and they lost.
Yeah. That's how it's been when I've been watching the Blue Jay games lately. I've been turning them on halfway through the game, and it's like they're losing, and then I turn it over, and then I turn it back for the last 2 innings, and they're already fucking winning the game.
Yeah, I'm just trying to hoping Red Sox get there, but get there healthy. You're just like, Jesus, you're down the last fucking 2 weeks of the season, if that, 12 days or something like that. Don't get hurt. They already lost one guy.
Yeah, the Jays' magic number for them to make it is 10. They said the magic number was 10. So whatever.
Yeah, I really don't care about. I just get into the show.
Get into the show. Yeah.
I don't care about first place and pennants. It's who's standing at the end of the fucking season.
That's matters. Just it, Letty. You can have the last place team come into the playoffs and win the whole thing.
Exactly.
They have the momentum. They have the pitching. See, what baseball is, you got to have the hitting and the pitching, right? Yeah. And you need that pitching. You need that pitching when you need it the most. And I've been noticing it's like after like the 6th inning, that original guy comes in. If he doesn't do very well,
to all you Toronto Canadian fans. I don't think they're going to win it anyway.
Oh no, it's Toronto. They're going to flop.
No, I don't. My theory is that the way baseball is played today, you got to be able to steal bases. Yes. Toronto, and I think that's going to be highlighted even more in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I don't know if Toronto's got the legs.
Okay. Yes.
That's just my theory. The way I watch the ball games just now, and I think both Red Sox and Yankees can run.
Yeah, they can. That is true.
So that's my theory.
Yeah.
Not hating on the Jays. I just don't think they got the speed.
I'd like to bring back the Expos, but that like never happened. Well, Lily or Lenny?
Well, never. I was an Expos fan before. Like once the Expos left is when I committed to the Red Sox.
See, I wanted the Expos and Toronto to play against each other for the World Series, and that would put an end to baseball because nobody would watch it from the States, so they wouldn't have any money. They would just dissolve baseball.
Listen, I find as soon as fucking if it ain't the Phillies, Yankees, or Red Sox in the playoffs going into the World Series, nobody seems to watch it anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Like that's your big East Coast market. So LA's LA.
Yeah.
But really, out of the other American teams, I find most of even Canadians, it's like usually it's Yankees or Red Sox, but there's I guess Cubs too, but Cubs don't get there too fucking often.
It's in progress, Dale. Hey guys, I've got a submission the other day from a band named what?
I'm just saying, few. I'm glad it was from a band, not from like somebody's OnlyFans or something.
No, the band's called Jet Black Roses, and they sent me Barefoot Gypsy Mama, and they're really good. I've been listening to them this week and enjoying it. So we're gonna take a break and listen to some songage, and we'll be right back.
Good. I got
after a joint break for Darcy.
Rerolled Saturdays. Check it out. Nothing but non-stop cannabis and psychedelic programming. Find it at 420pace.ca.
The South Georgia Freeway, looking for a sign. Gonna see an old friend of mine. I'm holding steady, she's always ready. Good at loving every single time. Barefoot gypsy mama, sweet peaches on the vine. She goes down like fine moonshine. Barefoot gypsy mama, looking good in a Sunday dress. Got the sins I must confess. Barefoot gypsy mama, smoke in the headlights, the curve of the lines, as sweet as a muscadine. Yeah, I can taste her on my tongue. check the color high. My Lucy in the sky. Barefoot Jackson mama. She's peaches on the vine. She goes down like fine moonshine. Barefoot Jackson mama, looking good in a Sunday dress. Got some sins I must confess. Barefoot Jackson mama. Sweet peaches on the vine. She goes down like fine moonshine. Jackson mama, looking good in the Sunday dress. Got the sins I must confess.
Was that it?
That was it.
Oh, what a weird ending.
I know it just kind of stopped, eh?
Yeah, just cut
Yeah,
off.
it just like, yeah, we're done.
Hey, Darcy.
Not a bad
Not
song.
yet.
Darcy's having a smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I you know what? They've got a few songs that are different genres, but fit together. It's like I said, it's Jet Black Roses, and here I'm gonna.
Where are they from?
You know, don't ask me questions like that. I don't.
Well,
I'm working on getting them on the show, to be honest with you. So,
well, no, it was an interesting song, good voices. Kind of curious.
Give me a second, and
I assume I can Google them.
Yes, Jet Black Rose. What I'm trying to do is load their. I have a playlist on my YouTube here, and I'm trying to load that, and then I'll put the URL in here, and people can check them out. Jet Black Roses. There they are, right there. And into the chat we go.
Nope.
Hi, Dee. There you go. You should be able to find them there on the YouTube. Yeah. I it's nice when I find a band that's new, independent, and I like it. So check them out. You guys are looking at music, aren't you? Do you want to hear another one? Here's another one.
No, I'm looking at their About page to see where they're actually from.
Oh, okay. You can find information. This is another one here. Let's play the video.
And she knows just how to drive me crazy. I go to see her anytime I can. I want that hulu that you do, just give me all your juju, baby. She said, psycho boogie, hoochie coo. That's what you do. I'm telling you, baby. Psycho boogie, hoochie coo. I wanna do it for you. Yes, I do. Got a freaky dick.
Yeah.
Another one that just ends.
What'd you find out, Marcel?
East Coast, U.S.
No, I stopped it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You know what? I believe they're real, buddy. I've watched a few videos of them playing. They sound pretty good live.
They actually have a producer and a publicist, so. Not
Yes,
too many AI
Samantha is the gal that I've been talking to at whoever the distribution people are.
I think Samantha's out of New Jersey, and
I was joking with her in my email. I said I told him I was gonna play a couple songs, and that I was hoping that we weren't gonna get flagged. So if the show disappears later, that's why.
They don't make the whole show disappear, though, do they?
No, they will.
They just mute that song.
Yeah, they mute. Well, actually, they used to just mute it, and then you'd have to sit there and watch the video with nothing, however long that's playing. But now they just remove it.
Oh,
I believe. I don't know. I've never watched a video that's been censored. I guess I have. I don't know what I'm fucking talking about. I can hear my dog because it's 7:53, and she's looking for dinner.
I fed my dog before I come in. Whether or not she eats it until I get out there, I don't know.
I usually do, but somebody was talking to me.
Who?
Yeah, I don't know, Marcel.
Well, me, I'm just sitting there fucking trimming, bud.
You're trimming. What are you trimming? What brand are you trimming?
I don't know.
You know what?
I think it's some passion fruit hash plant cross that I got, and I'm hoping Darcy remembers the name of it.
I have 3 that I clipped to give to somebody else, and I forgot to label them. Well, I didn't forget to label them. The labeler forgot to label them, so I have no idea what they are. So they got, whatever it is.
My picture is what I'm trimming. If that gives you any indication.
Is it? Well, I saw the biggies that you were trimming the other day in your table and all that.
Those were the. I'm gonna
nice.
Get this name. No, I'm gonna get this name right. 5 Island Sunset, because I don't want them getting mad at me.
Because of the weather here, I'm about a month and a half, maybe even 2 months behind you guys. So mine are about 3 feet now and coming along really good. They're all budding. And I've had to put a heater in the greenhouse because it's so fucking cold at night here.
Well, I've got one plant that's just starting to flower now.
Yeah, mine are just starting.
Yeah, well, it might be a winter plant that stays there all fucking winter, because I'm not putting up that shit. Because that won't be ready until like November, and I don't want to wait that long. Last one I'm waiting for is the Durban poison. So if it's not right before the Durban poison, then it's left to the elements.
I'm a little not upset, but I'm a little perplexed that I really shouldn't have trimmed. Like I shouldn't have topped these.
Why?
Because it didn't really do anything, and they're all short now, and they would have been up 5 feet, 6 feet tall by now.
No, they would have had one tall, long branch.
Yeah, I know. I realize why I did it. I'm just
now you have
saying
more branches.
It doesn't. So now they're all about 3 feet now, and they're still going. So, we'll see what happens. I ain't wasting no fucking money this year.
Well, I grew my plants differently because I'm so used to having to go out and get my plants during the middle of a fucking hurricane that I grew my plants purposely short and thick. And then we didn't get a fucking hurricane.
Yeah. So now you've got tall, thick plants.
No, they're still short and thick.
Okay.
Well, actually, a large majority of them have been harvested already.
Yes, I saw
Or at least the first cutting's been done. So all my top
I'm
colas
not
are
looking
gone.
forward to that. I hate trimming.
Well, this is the only one I'm doing by hand, so. And it's only because it was only one plant.
Where did Darcy go? He was going to do this big production of.
Ta-da!
Darcy, did you look at that message I sent you?
This is how it grew to be.
From the fish tank, here's Darcy.
From the fish. Yeah, no. Yeah, so Al asked me a question earlier. What was that again, Al? I told you I ate a gummy and an ice cream and just smoked a joint.
I don't remember, buddy.
Okay,
so what the question
CO2.
was, what?
CO2.
That was part of it, but that wasn't part of that wasn't all Al's
part of it.
No, what I said was I'm going to go to the once I start working inside, I'm going to get a rock for my tank, for my water tank, right?
Why don't you have a rock in there now?
That's just going to generate oxygen in there.
Is that a good thing?
Yeah.
Well,
so
yeah,
more oxygen in water means more oxygen at the root zone, right?
And it circulates nutrients if you're using it for nutrients as well.
Yes, there's nutrient, and it'll stop any mold growth or anything. Correct?
There shouldn't be any mold growth, anyways.
Yeah, no, there shouldn't be.
Fair enough.
But you should have that in your tank outside already.
I don't, because I have limited. I have one power cord to go out there for 2 things. So right now, don't have one.
Right now, don't have one.
But I'll get one. There's a pet store here in town. I can go get one.
But far as CO2 goes, when it comes to CO2 in any room, whether it's in a grow tent or commercial style grow room, pumping CO2 in is great. But if you're venting that room out, you're just wasting CO2. You're just burning it for nothing, right?
So it's better to have a rock or something like that in your water tank, right?
No,
it is. Yes.
Rock does nothing for CO2.
No,
the rock is only for oxygen.
Oh, okay.
So
CO2.
Plants convert CO2 into energy and oxygen. Right?
CO2 is in grow rooms. CO2 is mostly used in the flower stage, Al.
Oh, okay. But you don't have to use it, though, do you?
No,
Does
you
it
don't.
Really help, or no?
Well, yeah, it does help because that's what plants live off of is CO2. Right? But you don't have to go out and buy a CO2 generator or CO2 burner. You just make your own.
Yeah, you can. Whoa. You can make your own, but you can make your own with just yeast, like
and beans.
You generate beer.
Eat a bunch of beans.
Yeah, or you can buy CO2 bags.
Yeah, I prefer the make your own method with yeast and sugar.
Yes, but I like them fungus bags, the mycelium bags.
They're all right, but it's a thing of yeast is what, $4 for a jar of yeast, I think, or $5 now.
Yeah, one of the bags is like $35.
Yeah, a bag of sugar is is what, $3.
Yeah.
And you now have enough generative material for an entire grow for CO2.
That you do, yeah.
2-liter pop bottle, throw in some yeast, throw in some sugar, stir it around, and put it in your tent.
How is your fish experiment coming?
My fish experiment is awesome. They're out there growing like a bastard.
Awesome.
Aren't they gone yet?
Not yet.
When
I haven't got out to see him.
Oh.
When are you eating them?
No, I'm taking, my friend's got a pond that's, I think he said it's 16 feet deep on one side or 20 feet.
Oh, so
deep
it's winterized.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He keeps koi in.
He's got some pretty expensive koi in there.
Now, will you go back and get them next year?
Nope. They're his fish.
Oh, okay.
I can go to the pet store next spring and for $4, I can buy like 15 of them.
And you'll do it again.
Then I can do it again. Or I can take
a few months ago, we showed a thing where you take fish and you put them into a tub and you collect the poop but you're just using a bucket and then filtering it out, right?
Yes.
What?
No, I'm using a 45-gallon drum now.
Well, that's what I mean, a bucket. Like you've got them in a drum in a big swimming place.
Yes, and then what I do is I clean them out usually once every 2 weeks, and I take that water and I drain it out.
You're using the water and whatever's in it.
Yeah, I take the water and drain it out into a 107-liter tote, and then I scoop it out there and feed it to the plants.
And is that all you're using?
No, I Floormax.
You're using the Floormax stuff too.
Oh, I've proven it. I had 2 people here tonight that stopped by. I'll remain anonymous, but they seen my plants and they seen the Floormax and how well it works. And I told them, I said, "See, I've been telling you for years that it works. Proof's in the pudding, my friend."
Well, even though I had not a lot of yield last year, the buds were huge. So and I was using it. So I'm going to find out this year how good it is because I'm about to start feeding them bud stuff.
Yeah, well, I got colas out there right now. Now, Al, we measured them tonight. They're like fucking 8 inches round.
Nice.
He said, "I got to measure that. I got to measure that. You got to measure and tape." I said, "I do, yes."
I use my penis to measure my buds.
But he goes,
buds,
but he goes, Floormax.
How do you know there, buddy?
Because I've seen the pictures of the buds.
Actually, no. Last year, the buds were really nice. I was actually surprised.
Somebody else's penis?
I used somebody else's penis last year, yes.
Somebody else's penis. Oh my God, this strain is just fucking eye-watering, man.
Purple satellite.
What strain is it?
No, it's not the purple satellite.
Which one is it?
Passion fruit hash plant cross.
No. I know what that is. That's Frostmaster.
Is that the name?
Can I make a suggestion, guys?
Yes, I know exactly which one you're trimming up, Marcel.
Yeah, it's breathtaking.
I know. Marijane just messaged me. She likes the look on my face. The angle, because my camera's down so low, when I put my head back, it looks like I'm sleeping. I said that to Al the other day. I'm not sleeping, though. I'm very awake.
Oh, okay.
And if people are wondering what my hat all says, it does say stoned, but it says stone, not stupid.
So my question to Marijane is, because obviously she's listening, you're able to text us that you're listening, watching, but you're not here.
She said she's got no voice. Her kid got her sick.
She hardly says anything anyways.
Well, that's true too. But
she can just sit there. She can just sit there and look pretty.
Yes,
well, don't let her know that I won the poll this week.
That's your job.
You just did.
You're looking pretty. Jesus fuck, man. You must not gonna get no viewers.
Why?
Because if I'm sitting here looking pretty.
Well, that's why I don't turn the camera on. I don't want to distract from you guys. You're
welcome.
Distract.
In other words, he's starting to have a receding hairline, and he doesn't want anybody to see it. Wear a hat like the rest of us, buddy.
You can see mine.
Lenny, you can see mine. Yeah, mine too, Lenny.
No,
listen, I was just trying to make it to 40 with hair, so I'm all good.
Dude, I didn't get past 30, unfortunately.
I'm doing better than most people in my family. I guess I still got teeth in my head.
I had rocker hair back in the day.
Texas Ranger,
curly, mullet. No, more of an afro. More like give me a minute. A Weird Al Yankovic kind of hair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have beat you up.
You would have had, would you?
Because back in the day, I had a military haircut, and I looked like a cop, and I was an asshole, and I still have a military haircut. Look like a cop.
Still an asshole.
I had an afro in the 70s, and that grew out to the rocker hair. And then it started falling out, unfortunately.
Not me. I had
now I call it a Jufro. Where is it?
I came into junior high right as grunge was coming in, so I had grunge hair.
Yeah,
you had a mullet, in other words.
No, it's kind of Cobain. It's long, but not
exactly. Lenny knows exactly what I'm talking about.
I had that hair.
Yep. And I wore my grandfather's jacket because that was kind of the cool thing. And
I miss the Jufro.
my fucking Airwalks. That's when Airwalks were expensive as fuck. Now I can go to fucking Walmart and buy a pair for $20. Yeah, remember that? Remember when they were big for sneakers, Airwalks?
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I remember having a.
And then that
definitely original pair
came out after that, right? The pump ones.
That?
The pump ones came out after that.
Was there Airwalk pump?
No. I mean, in general, they had the pump ones as well, right?
Nike pumps.
Yeah,
or the Reebok pumps.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know
Reebok,
what brand it was, but I know that they had them.
Yeah,
Reebok. Yeah, I forget. I used to love my Airwalks. I had a really nice fucking black.
I've never been big on.
I had a black pair, Lenny.
I miss my combat boots.
Yeah.
Because that's what I wore.
And Doc Martens.
Yeah,
I grew up. We wore Grebs, lumberjackets, cowboy hats with roach clips all over them. That was our thing back then.
Cowboy
hats. My last pair of Doc Martens got ruined at Woodstock '94.
I had a camera that got ruined.
I couldn't salvage them. They were just fucking wrecked.
I ruined a camera there.
There was a shit ton of mud there, wasn't there, Lenny?
There was. It rained the whole Monday, basically.
Was it on a Monday?
I think it was the Monday. No,
I can't even remember. I can't even remember a day of the week, to be honest.
They were they had a slide that people were just going crazy on hill that they made.
Yeah, I saw that. I was there.
Yeah, it was crazy. I walked that whole park during that storm.
Well, it took like a fucking hour.
I fell into a whole big pile of mud, and of course, no more camera after that. Broke the lens right off the fucking camera body.
No, I was. You're just muddy. Like it was like basically 6 inches of mud all weekend.
Oh yeah. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I didn't mudslide. I was like, fuck that.
I didn't either, but I got thrown into the mud. I mean, I fell into
the
mud.
You get covered in it anyway. But
I managed to go through the whole area a few times without falling, and then it just took that one time.
Yeah, the like to go between stages. I remember the crowd was like, it was almost like an hour, like just going between the two stages. Like fuck, it was like there's so many people, or at least it felt like an hour.
When we got there, there was hardly anybody there, but Van Morrison was playing, and we took a bus from the parking lot into the media area, which was backstage behind stage 2. Yeah. And we parked ourselves and set up on a hill. So we didn't, although there was running under us, we didn't get drowned out. There was rain. Okay.
Yeah. So the first night we kind of slept out in the field. We didn't have we had to go sneak our tent in because they wouldn't let steel pole tents in.
But by the second day, by that morning, I guess it would have been the Saturday morning, they had already broken down the fences and people were just coming in, and it was a free.
Yeah, they're bringing 2 floors of beer and all that.
Yeah, they broke down the fence. Some kids broke down one of the parts of the fences, and people found out. Security couldn't control it, so they just threw their hands up in the air and let people go and do what they want. But I tell you, Woodstock '94 was so much more peaceful than 99 was, because 99 was basically a fucking riot.
Basically, yeah.
You know, I didn't, and I'm glad I didn't go. I stood on the platform for wheelchair people to come in, and watched the whole mudslinging event there with Green Day. That was fucking awesome.
No, I was in that. I was pretty close to that one. I got mud slung.
Fleas running around naked, just covered in mud.
Well, it's funny. I actually bought, I still have it, the Dookie CD. I actually bought it at Woodstock.
Have you watched the video? The video that they did, like the show,
like of '94. Oh,
yeah,
or the '99
one.
Thing.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah, like friends like back then. Obviously, it was on pay-per-view, and one of my friends' brother actually
recorded. I recorded all that. Yeah,
I still have the VHS tapes of that. Anyway, I know it's on YouTube, but I do have it.
I have a bootleg on a small recording of the whole Peter Gabriel concert, just on a little 30-minute cassette thingy.
Yeah, the only thing I did show is I brought it up.
Nice stars.
Brought it up the Cypress Hill at that show.
Yeah,
show kids, because this is a true story. It was in between sets, and somehow me and my friend were on the right side of the stage. I was there with 4 guys, or 3, I guess 4 of us, pardon me. And we were trying to get back. We knew our other friend was going to be on the left side of the stage for some reason, which we spent most of the concert there. I don't even know how we got over there. And they were like, fuck, it's so far to walk around the thing. So I was like, do we walk through the pit? And like, I was like, oh, if we do it really quick, we'll get on there, because we knew Cypress Hill was coming on, and the pit was kind of crazy.
That was the first time I saw them.
No, me too. And I wasn't really like Insane in the Membrane was on. Like I knew the song.
It was different then. They were different then.
Yeah, I was not a rap guy anyway, but obviously that song was cool. Everyone knew it, and we were there really for like 9 Inch Nails and Metallica and Green Day and shit like that, and Rollins Band.
Yep, I saw.
But the point of the story was, we were walking through, like the very first step into the pit, you dropped a foot.
Yeah,
as the people jumping in the soft ground, like you literally dropped like out of the in existence. It was like, oh,
and then halfway through everything,
halfway through the fucker. No, I didn't. Halfway through, the fuckers came on. We're in the middle of pit. We just got fucking hammered. It was like,
I was sitting in the bleachers. We got a good seat up in the bleachers there for most of the concerts, but I spent most of my time during the day at stage 2, Rita Marley and a whole bunch of people, and then they had Remember the big dance party at night they had?
Yeah.
In the rain.
Yeah, it was annoying. I was trying to sleep.
I know, eh?
The interesting thing that we found there, we couldn't get weed.
I don't remember. I did peyote.
Well, we couldn't find weed. Obviously, there's acid, which I was like, no.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah, that's how we found out that the ground hadn't really dropped. It was the acid that he dropped that made him feel like that.
I got weed. I had.
Well,
weed.
But the funny thing was, one of my friends was a little bit crazy. Still a friend of mine to this day. He came back. He's like, I got opium. We're like, what? Opium. So we ended up smoking opium all weekend, and it was quite pleasant.
Tried
I
that.
really enjoyed it. It was very pleasant.
I tried that. It was the first time I tried it. Yep.
And
hey, Lennie,
I'll admit it. Yes, it was fun.
What was
positive side?
What was one of the positive things of taking that opium that night?
I didn't shit for 3 days.
I've
told Darcy this story before, obviously.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I destroyed a Dairy Queen toilet like the day after the day on the way back.
Oh, you know what really pissed me off, Len? We're partying all fucking hard there, and hardly any food backstage for anybody, and then a lot of the vendors just ran out of food real quickly.
There was a food issue and water issue.
We decided to walk out to the road, and there's a fucking McDonald's right there. Had no idea.
I heard that.
I was so pissed off because we were fucking starving.
Yeah, so I ended up kind of surviving off all I really focused on drinking was
French fries.
That too, I guess. Yeah, that probably helped the appetite too. I didn't realize.
Yeah,
because in the end, I didn't get pizza. I ended up getting these.
There was plenty of food there, but the lines were
horrible.
so long that people were passing out, and it was raining, and then they ran out of food very quickly.
They did. I managed to get a big burger every day, and I think that was.
And then, people started going out to the road. That's how we found out McDonald's was there. People were starting to go out to the road to explore to see what kind of food was out there. Now, when we went down to 94, we went to Bethel first, to the original site, and there was a whole bunch of stuff going on there, even though the concert itself was canceled there. So we had already booked going to 94. So we went there, but I would have rather stayed in Bethel, to be honest with you.
Well, technically that summer, the plan for us we were actually going to go to Toronto Lollapalooza, where Nirvana was headliner.
Was that the same weekend?
No, Kurt Cobain killed himself in April.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
But that was the plan.
We drove down from Toronto, me and my sister and one of our reporters. And we camped out basically the whole weekend there on the hill. Oh, it was horrible.
Yeah. That was the weirdest thing. We couldn't find actually weed.
Well, like I said, we had some weed. Don't know where it came from, and some of it had opium in it. I think there was some peyote along the way. But I don't remember. I remember meeting Annie Leibovitz, which was a real thrill. She's a famous photographer. She used to shoot for Rolling Stone magazine, I believe, and all the others, I'm sure.
But I still attribute that concert to this day is why I don't think I really do well in crowds.
But you know what? That was, even my sister will say the same thing. She still has her shirt. That was by far, I've been to a lot of concerts in my lifetime. That was by far the best concert weekend that I've been to. Although Another roadside attraction at Cayuga Speedway will come in second. I didn't. Oh, bear bang! Did you hear that? There's a bear around.
Is that to kill it or scare it?
Scare it.
Was that yours?
No.
Or neighbors?
Neighbor. Yep.
Well, hey, that lets you know that he's close, though, Al.
Oh, they're always close. They're right behind me all the time. They walk right through our Darcy.
You guys should come up there because I wonder if you guys are allowed to shoot 2 black bears like we are down here.
Not in town, but yes.
So yeah, come up there and shoot them for you, Al. Eat the bastard.
We can shoot black bears?
There's not in town. No. There have one was going into. I just told this story to Al the other day. One just a few houses up the road. One broke in through the screen door of a house and scared the shit out of a lady, and then came back. So the police had to dispatch it, as they called it. But there have been a lot of rehoming. They put cages out and catch them.
Take them 40 miles, 50 miles away, and then get.
I'm told it's 100 to 120 kilometers away, Darcy. So, but we have one very large bear in town here that we've called Tony two tags because he's got a tag in each ear. And people have been trying to get a clear shot of it to find out the tag number. And they just got one the other day. But this guy walked through my yard. I posted the video the other day. And he was fucking huge. And then I saw one this afternoon, just kind of cutting through the yards here across the street. But
you got a bear problem and I got a deer problem.
Well, you know what? It's not a problem. What the problem is that we had, because of the weather up here being so off, we didn't have any berries. There's been no berries at all this year. So they're looking for food. They're hungry.
They're coming to your house.
They're every day. But I had to go out. As I was telling Marcel earlier, I had to go out this morning to turn the heater on in the greenhouse. And it was very foggy. It looked like, looking out through the trees, it looked like a scene from The Exorcist. And I got bears in my backyard. I was like in and out of it. I just went in, turned on the heater and left, went back into the house real quick. I don't usually go out before daytime. But I've been sitting out front at night watching the wildlife walk around until I hear in the middle of the night, because that would be a skunk.
What?
We got skunks, and we've got they make that squeaking.
That's a squirrel.
Okay, whatever, but you know,
okay,
squeak.
Big difference.
They skunks sound very similar to possums.
Skunks you very rarely ever hear.
We see them under my
You'll
desk.
smell them before you hear them.
Yeah, I know. But I've actually been standing in the greenhouse and had one walk through my backyard. And it's not usually at night. It's usually during the day.
Is Pepe Le Pew still a thing, or has he been banned too?
Oh, he's
canceled. No, I don't think we're allowed to talk about him. Come on.
I'm just asking. I haven't seen him in a long time.
You know,
they canceled him.
The woke retards canceled him.
Why? Because he was a stalker.
Yeah. Well, kind of like they canceled Baby It's Cold Outside.
Well, I'm trying to think, like, Speedy Gonzalez is gone.
Hey, no, he's not. He's right here.
Was Slowpoke a stoner? Was Slowpoke stoned?
Fuck yeah.
Was it?
Andale.
We're confirming that, though. He was really stoned.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He had red eyes, didn't he? Like little red eyes.
He was baked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of funny they got away with that, actually.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yosemite Sam's gone.
But Shaggy and Scooby-Doo are still around, and like they're the ultimate stoners.
You know who I miss? Goober and the Ghost Chasers, which was a Scooby-Doo ripoff, I know, but you know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I really know them that well. I remember the name.
We were in the Ghost Chasers.
But Scooby and Shaggy, I mean, like even
I can still
Scooby
watch
Snacks.
Scooby Doo show.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's definitely
they're baked.
Yeah.
They always had the munchies.
I
always
can sit there and watch Scooby Doo still, and SpongeBob, and of course Bugs Bunny is my favorite.
I can't watch SpongeBob.
I didn't ever get into him.
Me
I started watching SpongeBob with the kid right in the morning, so I kind of got.
I like South Park.
No,
I like Simpsons. I like Family Guy.
No,
I like Bickleberry. That was really good. But
so I have a question for you, Marcel.
Uh-oh.
Can I say something first?
No.
I'm gonna take off now. I just got a text that my uncle just died.
Oh no,
Sorry
buddy.
to hear. Sorry to hear.
Which one?
Sorry to hear.
My uncle Johnny.
Oh.
He was married to my Aunt Juanita.
Oh.
All right, buddy, you go.
My mom's sister.
And we'll talk to you next week.
Yeah.
May I ask, was he ill or is this sudden?
No, actually, he was doing really well. He was in here 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks. Actually, Marcel, he's the one that bought me that bag of stuff.
Yeah.
I poured in my driveway. Yeah. I had a hole in my driveway. God love his fuck. God bless his heart. I had a hole in my driveway, and I tried to get them to fix it, and they were going to fix it, but they just never got around to doing it. My uncle was here one day, and he seen the hole there, and he said, "I'll see you later, Darce. It's not a problem." And he took off, and 10 minutes later, he came back. He said, "Here, poured it in the hole." I said, "Can I ask you how much you paid for it?" He said, "You can, but you'd be just wasting your breath." So, yeah, God love his heart, but yeah, I just got the phone call he died, so I'm trying to find out.
I'm sorry to hear that, Darcy. Now go away.
I know why.
Yeah, see you later,
I
man.
will. I'm
Take
sure
care.
you'll find out, Marcel.
Yeah, give me a call in the morning.
Hello, guys.
Take care.
Right. You do, guys.
Wow.
Dun, dun, dun.
That just kind of killed the buzz.
Yeah,
Well,
we go to fucking
as a-
ruin the evening.
As a probably should, I guess, but yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
I'm crying here because the Yankees are beating the Red Sox, and like Darcy's getting family members dying, so puts things in perspective.
Holy Jesus, you people! Oh
no, actually, there's something I don't know. Obviously, my right eye's been like just randomly waters the last several weeks, and like my wife's like, "Why are you crying?" It's like, I don't know.
You know what?
I've had that.
Probably
There is something. Yeah, there is watery eye, but just it's my right eye only. And
mine's my left eye. Mine will be both eyes, but it's majority my left eye. But mine will do it even with a slight breeze. If the wind hits my eyeball just the right time, it's just like I'm crying.
I actually have a theory why I do it. I do use some cannabis topicals, and I'm assuming when I get a little left in my hand sometimes, and you rub your eye, and I'm assuming that's what I'm doing.
Oh, so yours hurt?
No, it's just water. No, it doesn't hurt. It's just watering. Like I'm rubbing my eyes and just.
If there was cannabis in it, it hurt.
Menopause.
Well, you would think, yeah. Oh, listen, if the Red Sox do lose, I probably will fucking cry, but.
Menopause.
So.
So Al is trying to figure out how to smoke a joint.
Holy fuck! Why don't you play one of your videos, Marcel?
Because I can't touch anything.
Why?
Why not?
Because look at my picture.
Oh, you're trimming.
And imagine what my fingers look like.
For everybody in the world who's trimming, don't touch your eyes.
Oh, fuck no.
Don't touch your eyes.
Why any reason why you lost power there last weekend, Marcel?
Yeah, Marcel, thanks for fucking up the show last week.
It wasn't just us, man. It was a whole big swath.
Yeah, no. I heard others, but any reason why? Any explanation?
All they said is a transmission line failure.
Okay.
But it took out power from here down to Parsbro, down to Five Islands. And people fucking across the street had power.
Oh, don't you hate that?
Oh, I hate that like you wouldn't believe. But at the same time, it's happened that they've lost power and we've had power. So
I don't know if it was Fiona or one of the other ones, but I remember, just seeing your neighbors with the lights on and shit. It's like, fuck you.
Yeah. Well, with us, if like as soon as the power went off, I go online and check and usually report it, because most people, actually what I saw was most people go on Facebook to ask if anybody's power went out. Instead of going in to report that there's a power outage, they would just rather go ask somebody else, did your power go out?
A lot of people, I kind of get cracked up, but it's like, hey, does anyone know a good travel agent? Anyone know a good plumber? I just kind of crack up when people post that stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna make.
I got another song lined up, guys. Do you hear me?
I actually made a post like that on one of those, and I asked if anybody had a projection I could borrow, like a projector.
A projector.
Yeah. And
let's listen to another song, man.
Do you need a good projector?
No, I just wanted to borrow a projector that I could put an image up against the wall.
I have a shitty one.
Well, no, but I put the post out, and within minutes, I had all kinds of people saying, "Oh, I've got one you can have, and you can borrow," and things like that.
So, you're one of those guys.
Yeah, no, and then one of my buddies posts, he says, we've got one. He said, I'll drop it off on my way to work. Right? So when I got home, it was already here. Oh, nice. Bonus. No, I used it to paint the picture on the baby's wall.
Ah, yeah. Actually, mine would have sufficed.
Baby came home today.
Oh.
Yeah,
with you guys?
Finally.
They're living with you guys, or they have at their own place?
Oh, they got their own fucking house.
Oh, okay.
Or apartment.
I know. You just got rid of them. You don't want them back. I know.
Yeah, no. They finally got their discharge from NICU today.
Oh, good.
And so they're home, and it's funny because we were laughing about the baby, because when she came in, her eyes were closed the entire time. They stopped at Darcy's on the way home, and that baby never opened her eyes at all the entire time she was at Darcy's. She got here, she had her eyes closed until she heard my voice.
Didn't we already have this conversation?
Yeah, it was before the show.
Oh, okay.
But every time I spoke, then her eyes would pop open. So they were making me like be quiet for a minute, and her eyes would go right back closed. I'd say something, her eyes would open right up again. I said, okay, I know who's going to be the boss in this one.
You're going to be the babysitter.
That baby's going to love me.
All right, so I get a video pulled up. Let's watch another video, listen to a song by Jet Black.
Those same guys again?
Yep.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, our whole show is going to be banned.
They're independent, so I don't think so.
Oh.
And they were submitted. Oh,
but are they?
Sorry.
I appreciate y'all coming out.
But are they on YouTube?
No, I'm Brother Jeff. Nice to meet you.
They are on YouTube, and they are on several platforms.
Yeah, it's all there. It's all there.
I could
it's all
see
there.
YouTube
It's all there. Yep.
kicking us off because they have rights to it.
Thank you, brother. Thank you very kindly, man. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all come on in.
Yeah, I don't know, Marcel. That's just an experiment, right?
Yeah.
time I ever feel the light is in a barroom on a stage on a Friday night. The only time the Lord moves in me when I got a good woman in my arms and a sweet melody makes me wanna testify. Barroom believers, saints and sinners, holding communion under neon lights. Sweet benediction, a new religion. Can I get an amen? Amen. From my barroom believers. Angel came down to a bar a little fire. She had pretty little wings and a cross by her side. She said, Jesus loves the broken. He turned water into wine. So let's all fill up our cup and give our thanks to the good times. Makes me wanna testify. Barroom believers, saints and sinners, holding communion under neon light. Sweet benediction, a new religion. Can I get an amen? Amen. From a barroom believer, yeah. Barroom believers, saints and sinners, holding communion under neon lights. Sweet benediction, a new religion. Can I get an amen? Amen, amen, amen. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Barroom believers, saints and sinners, holding communion under neon lights. Sweet benediction, a new religion. Can I get an amen? Amen, amen. Barroom believers, can I get an amen? Believe, you know it makes me wanna sing. Barroom
Tune in Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on 420radio.ca.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
You know what? Actually, I like that song. That was a good song.
Hey, there you go. This is exactly what I'm saying. So, thank you for saying that, Marcel. If you've got a band, if you've got something you want to say, let us know. Okay.
Lennie didn't think it was a good song?
No, I thought it was a good song. I'm just Red Sox just stole second and third.
Oh, the bastards.
No, it's good. It's good. It's good.
Oh, well, stealing is never good, okay?
Don't you fucking strike out. Jesus.
Stealing is bad.
Three of us. We fit in the let's put Marcel in the center.
This is huge.
Yeah.
There. Now we're all looking at the right place.
Swimming with the fishes.
Swimming with the fishes?
No, I'm looking at my tray in that picture of my tray now, and it looks completely different. I'll take another picture here in a minute.
Fuck's sakes.
Something happened. Something happens. Come on, give us.
Struck him out.
You're on stage, buddy. Give us a little recap here.
He got struck out.
Rafael struck out with one out, and man in second there. All you had to do is fucking touch the ball.
You're not allowed to swear on the air. Sorry.
Pretty sure I do.
What, swear in the air?
Yeah. I don't know if I can go like 30 words though to swear coming out.
I know I can't.
I can't believe that. Oh, that hurt.
Oh well.
It's the
So we're getting close to winter.
Yes, we are. It was cold. It was like 14 today in Nova Scotia. It was like a little chilly.
14 where?
Like Toronto today. Like it was not warm.
Oh, really? It was 18 or 19 here. It was
Yeah,
kind of warm when I was in the garden.
that was probably maybe 11:30 noon, so maybe it got a little warmer, but like it wasn't.
It's only 11 right now. 12 in the greenhouse. I'm gonna have to go crank the fucking heat up tonight. I had it up to 20, and then during the day it was going up to like 35, and I was like, "Whoa!" Now paying for fucking shit I don't need to have.
Oh, he hit it right at him. No, he ripped it. It was a good swing. Anyway, it just didn't work out. But that strikeout sucked balls.
Do you got anything else you want to share, Marcel?
Share some of this trimming if you want.
No, I think we're going to wrap it up then.
I have some hash hole. I have some hash holes coming in.
No,
Some
not
hash
yet.
holes?
Yeah.
What's a hash hole?
Like a hash core rolled joint, like flour. They're called hash holes.
Oh,
hash
it's kind of cool.
So it's an infused joint with hash in it.
Yeah, basically, but they kind of do it nice. They make a little line of hash like a snake and wrap it up, done by hand. It's a novelty thing, but it's kind of cool.
So basically, it's what I do at home.
Basically,
yeah.
But
a 30% surcharge.
they pretty it up.
I don't buy those foo-foo joints, and like Marcel,
it's
if I want
a
to
novelty thing.
like that, I'll do it myself, right down to the keef, whatever you want to fucking call it.
Oh yeah, no, doing it yourself is always cheaper, better, and blah blah blah. But
well, you get to pick what strains you're using too.
Yeah. Now again, this is my same argument many years ago. Like, how many people roll their own tobacco nowadays? And not how many. I said, but how many? What percent?
I don't know. Let's check.
Yeah, but just same as as I say, minority people don't use DVDs.
I wonder if census
minority don't use VA. Humans like convenience and easy. Like, how many people go into the Tim Hortons to pick up their coffee now? They drive.
It just tells me the majority have gotten so apathetic and lazy.
Yes, that's human nature.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
I'm not apathetic or lazy.
I'm just saying, general society is that way. I include myself in that, by the way.
Oh, I mean, if you want, I mean.
No, but you can look along at Tim Hortons drive-through line.
Right, here we go.
I look at it as the downfall of mankind was information technology. And
relatively few smokers in the U.S. Only 6.7% actually roll their own cigarettes. In contrast, this rate was 17.1% in Canada, 24.2% in Australia, and 28.4% in the UK. Thank you, Google.
So it's just that some countries know how to roll.
Well, it's like,
it's a matter of convenience.
You ask somebody down in the States if they like poppers, they're not going to know what you're fucking talking about. Poppers is a Northern Ontario thing, a Northern Canada thing. Oh yeah, it was invented up here, right?
What are you talking about?
And all a popper is a bed of tobacco with some hash or weed on it. Usually,
it's the only way my kid smokes pot and has since day one. She loves it.
okay, but that's when it's the Canadian thing, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? If you ask somebody if they do poppers from the States, they're not going to know what the fuck you're talking about. Probably.
Yeah.
Is what I'm getting.
Yeah.
At. Right?
I don't like them. But
I don't like. I used to when I was a tobacco smoker. But you're doing the same thing in the joint with, you're putting tobacco in a joint. It's basically the same thing as a popper. But now, hold on. What I do know, the reason poppers work so well is because tobacco opens up your bronchial tubes to allow the cannabis to get in deeper into your lungs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've learned some things. But I used when I was smoking cigarettes, I was smoking doobies and cigarettes, but I started toking my cigarettes, and I was blanking out because of probably an allergic reaction as well as asphyxiation. So I quit smoking. I couldn't breathe anymore. I have not touched tobacco other than give me one of those and try it, and I'm like, yeah, right. Done that a few times. Right. But I miss smoking. I am a smoker. I mean, I still smoke joints, but
I've mixed tobacco with weed on occasion. If you get weed that's not really dry enough to burn,
yeah.
Tobacco is a great way to at least let you have a joint. But yes, tobacco also does open up the airways.
Most hash smokers use tobacco.
Yes,
I would think.
Yes,
I wonder.
For one, it doesn't take away a lot of the taste from the hash.
No, but it opens up the reason is because it opens up your bronchial tubes, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like it really opens. If you want to get baked, roll some tobacco in a hash joint.
That's how I always roll my hash joints.
I think most people.
But I'm not baked.
But you could be.
Not in this, yeah, man. I'll tell you, for me to get baked, it takes some fucking pile.
So the other day I took some of my mixture, which is olive oil and full extract cannabis oil.
Yep.
And I'm going to do it after the show because I'd be asleep by now. I just took it. I just and then on the top of it. Oh, it was so good. I'm one of those people. Marcel doesn't like the taste of weed. I love the taste of weed.
I hate it.
I love it. It's one of my favorite. Now, my mom.
I hate the taste of chlorophyll.
My mom. Yeah, but this is oil, so.
I don't mind oil, but if you use oil properly, you shouldn't taste it, anyways. If you can taste it, you've used way more than you need.
Yeah, I used to joke around that if your poop smells like weed, your tank is full.
Yeah,
I've actually, but that's I've had it. I've had it happen many times, but I have not used butter made from weed in a while. I've been using oil, and there is a difference, right? Like I've used half of that mixture up, Marcel.
Yeah,
and it's been 2 months.
Yeah,
and
how much you make? A pound of butter?
I still
you made olive oil.
I have 3/4 of a pound still in the fridge. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I made, so what I did was I warmed up some olive oil, and then I put a gram of FICO, or you can call it Rick Simpson oil if you like, into it, and mixed it all together. and then I put it into a pill bottle that seals and put it in the fridge so it's congealed. And I just take a little, put it in my tea in the morning. And I want to tell you the effects I'm getting, Marcel. Okay. I am alert. I'm alert. Yeah. I'm not nodding off in the middle of the fucking afternoon because I'm not taking a big glob of fucking oil. Right. And I'm able to walk a little bit better than I was. And so I'm doing that 3, maybe 4 times a day, a little more if I put it on something, right? Mm-hmm. So thank you for
you're welcome
for that.
Like I say, once you realize how this medicine works, you can have yourself an ultimate medicine and an ultimate time with it.
Well, I can take this.
I got a jet. My battery is about to die.
All right, buddy. You have a good week,
guys. Yeah. Bye.
Or weekend, whatever day it is coming up.
Yeah, it's Friday.
No such thing.
Yeah.
See ya. Bye.
I'm enjoying, and I don't like my picture that big. No, I don't need to look at myself that badly. Thank you. There. But the other thing that's happening, Marcel, is I'm not waking up groggy.
Yep.
And that's the
one.
You're
taking a small amount before you go to bed too.
Yeah, 3-4 times a day. So yeah. I'll have in my last tea, I'll have some, and then I'll have some in the morning, and then for lunch, and then recreationally, if I need something, I'll have some of that. And it's cutting back on my my weed intake.
Your smoke. Yeah, and see. Even back when we were doing the clinical trials, that was the one thing that we found was the low doses were saving people a shit ton of money because they weren't smoking near as much.
Well, the only reason I brought it up is because I'm a smoker, and I need that during the day, and it's either doobies or cigarettes, right?
Yeah.
And I won't touch cigarettes anymore, so I'm smoking way more than I should be. I know, but I'm a smoker.
You know what I do is I take that same oil and I put it on a paper, and then I put a little tobacco, and then.
Well, I do that at night. Because
but you do it with weed
during the day. Yeah, with my weed.
Yeah, see, I don't do it with weed. I do it with tobacco.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and that's when I was smoking. My favorite things was wrap a cigarette in oil. And I still do it with doobies as well.
Yeah, see, I know how to roll a joint, so I just roll joints.
I roll a joint and then I wrap it with another paper in oil, or sometimes I'll just put some oil on the doobie. Depends on my mood, how creative I am.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dee. So should we say goodbye?
Yeah, just hang on. Yeah, say goodbye.
Okay.
I can't move.
We will see you next week. Thanks for watching.
And it's perfect timing because I'm finished trimming. Now I got to go and throw this all on the drying racks.
Awesome. We will see you next week.
Talk to you.
Tune in Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on 420radio.ca. Tune in Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on 420radio.ca.